got the name of the boat written upside down, so once he's fallen in, the boat's capsized, it's the right way up.
Henry Kelly, weekdays from 10 on BBC Radio Berkshire and at bbc.co.uk/Berkshire. Be part of this. Phil Kennedy. Makes your day.
And Henri will be here tomorrow from 10 o'clock, as always, straight after Peachy, speaking to some uncommon woman who's got an incredible story of her childhood in Kenya and her life ever since. Some people call it Kenya, but I think that's from the olden days, as it were. 6:20 right now, and it's time to look at a new local company that launched a website called drinksin, all one word.com, with loads of information about the pubs and bars in the town. It's the brainchild of two local entrepreneurs, Lawrence Williams of Ascot and Jamie Keenan of Crowthorne. Hello Jamie, how are you?
Hi there, very well, thank you.
Good. Who are you aiming the site at?
Well, the site up until now has really been focused on a younger audience because of our connections with Facebook and Twitter. We've been quite active on those sites, but really the site is very broad. It's for anybody that enjoys socialising in pubs and bars in Reading and is looking to support their local and beyond.
Okay, what kind of information is on there? I mean, one thing that Reading's got is lots of pubs and bars.
It does, yeah. I mean, we've got around 35% of Reading's pubs and bars actively using the site, and they're putting quite detailed information about their opening hours, photographs, descriptions, upcoming events and offers. So they're really using the site to promote everything that they're offering, and we're looking to get as many pubs and bars on board, obviously, as we grow the trial.
What's different about this website to others? Because I'm sure there are plenty of others that are very similar.
Yeah, I mean, there are other sites out there. What we're really trying to do with drinksin is to offer much more than a listing site. To describe what we're trying to offer, we're really trying to offer for the pubs and bars, it's almost a MySpace service, meets Last.fm for our users. So we will actually learn what a user is interested in and suggest pubs, bars, events and offers that they would be interested to see, just to help them plan their nights out better and get more connected with pubs and bars locally.
You mentioned sort of the entrepreneurial sort of way. If it was Dragon's Den and I was Peter Jones or Thea Paphitis, how would you convince me to say, okay, part with some money here because it is something new?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. What we're doing, certainly in terms of the tools that we're offering the trade, we're really trying to help the trade be more, have a much bigger online presence. With the tools that we're offering, it helps the users in a number of ways because the content is really up to date, because we're offering very kind of new media services to help pubs get an online presence, but also to spread their message more virally via these social networks. We're also looking very much to focus on mobile. We've got a current mobile site, but we're looking to improve that as we go on. So really, like, our differential is that we're very focused on new media. We're offering tools that really help the trade to use all of the new media tools effectively and quickly online.
I suppose, given what's going on in the world, especially in the world of pubs at the moment, it needs all the help it can get.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, there's a real crisis within the kind of pub trade, as we all know. In fact, we're trying to very much actively support the Jolly Anglers campaign to reopen the Jolly Anglers at the moment, and we're doing everything we can via online promotions on our site and via Facebook and Twitter to get people engaged in that campaign.
Have you spoken to CAMRA?
We haven't as of yet, but I would love to. We're really promoting venues with real ale, and we're doing a number of best fall guides. So yeah, it would be fantastic if we could get in touch with CAMRA and.
I imagine I'll get an email from John very shortly from Wargrave. He seems to be the man from CAMRA. Yes, watch out for that one.
Yeah.
When it comes to Reading, is it almost a trial? I suppose you can find out because there are so many pubs and bars in Reading.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very much a trial at the moment, and it's really helping us define where we take the product when we do launch nationally in other cities later on in the year. The trade have been fantastic because really we've shaped the product with them on board. We've been working with them for around 6 months now, and they're kind of coming to us with suggestions and feedback. So each time we have an idea, we're kind of working on how we build that into the product. So it very much is something that we've worked with the trade to create, and they're really enjoying using it. So hope to see a few more pubs and bars on there soon as well.
Yes, funny enough, I was noticed. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but in Reading where you go down the Forbury and then heading for the railway station.
Yeah.
You go around the roundabout and you can go under the railway bridge towards Reading Bridge
Yeah.
itself. There's a pub on the corner there opposite the Apex Plaza building, which is just closed down, I noticed.
Yes.
That's been closed down for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean there are a number of
They are struggling
venues
with
that,
aren't they?
yeah,
Yes.
there are a number of the Island Bar, not the Island Bar, sorry, the Bar 4's recently changed hands. That's now another venue called Muse. So yeah, there's a lot of closures going on. It's not just in Reading, and it's all
Yes.
over the country. So really, what we're trying to do is offer our support in any way that we can
Yes.
to try and help the business better promote their services and encourage more visits.
That means you have to go to the pub a lot.
It does.
Gosh, that's a tough gig. What's that like? Given the fact I've got 3 young children, I haven't been to the pub for ages.
Well-
They still got pubs. When I was there, you used to have sawdust.
Yeah, I'm probably not the best
I
advocate
didn't
either
need.
at the moment because I'm spending all my time working on the site. But we
Yeah.
do get into to meet the trade quite a lot. But from what I've seen when we do go and visit the bars, during the evenings and the weekends, they're really working hard and putting a lot of effort into kind of building a good client base, and it seems to be in most of the pubs and bars that are doing really well at promoting themselves and doing that.
Well, I wish you all the success. And when you take over the world, will you come back?
I'd love to, yes.
And when it's drinks in, and it could be anywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
Drinks in Singapore, even
Yeah.
better. drinksinreading.com if you want to know, but I'm sure it'll be drinks in Sydney soon, and hopefully the rest of the UK.
Let's hope so.
Lovely to speak to you. Thank you very much indeed, and wish our best to Lawrence as well, because he's been a bit Moby Dick. Is that right?
Yes, he's suffering from man flu.
Man flu. Sure, it's not one of those male pig flus, is it?
Well, he thinks it's everything at the moment, but
Oh,
I'm
bless
sure
him.
he'll be fine.
Anyway, thank you very much for coming
Thank
in
you
as well.
very much. Thank you.
6:26. Here comes Brian.
Well done.
Perfect. That was very good. You were electrical.
Was I?
Yes, you were really good.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's
That
my
was
pleasure.
A great experience.
I hope you enjoy it. We'll have to do it again. Well, honestly, I'm sure once it starts expanding, come back in again.
I'd love to. Yeah, thank you very much for that.
My
I really
pleasure.
appreciate
All right,
it. Very nice
thank
to
you.
meet you.